Last night was the unofficial national holiday of Americans, the Super Bowl. If you saw it, there was an unusual phenomenon that took place during the course of the game. With 13 minutes and 22 seconds to go in the third quarter, San Francisco found themselves losing to the Baltimore Ravens by the score of 28-6. Many had determined that the game was virtually over. Then the lights went out. That's right. The power that fed the Superdome went out and the place went dark. Escalators stopped. The TV network booth went silent. Concourses were illuminated purely by emergency services. The game came to a sudden halt. For 34 full minutes, the game was not played. When power was restored, the big discussion on television was how the teams would be affected by the power outage. The Ravens had been dominating the game. Just seconds before, they had run the opening kickoff of the second half back 108 yards, the second longest run back in NFL history. When the game resumed, San Francisco came out like a new team. By game's end, the score was 34-31. Just a few points separated these two champions at the end, where 22 points had separated them before the lights went out. One of the announcers made the observation that this outage may have given the 49ers a chance to pull back and regroup. It sure looked like it did. Like a football game, life moves fast. If you're not careful, it can get away from you. Day after day, like snap after snap, life and time hurries by. Before you know it, you are filled with stress and feel overwhelmed by your circumstances. Like the 49ers, many of us need to learn to find a way to stop for a second and regroup, to find new energy and new focus. Even Jesus, the Son of God, found he needed to do just that. Luke 5:16 says, "But Jesus often withdrew to lonely places and prayed." Matthew wrote, "He went up on a mountainside by himself to pray. When evening came, he was there alone." Mark recorded in Mark 1:35, "Very early in the morning, while it was still dark, Jesus got up, left the house, and went off to a solitary place where he prayed." Luke wrote in chapter 6, verse 12, "Jesus went up to a mountainside to pray and spent the night praying to God." My point is that even if the Son of God needed to pull back and make sure he was still connected to his source of power, surely you and I need to do the same. Today, as the hectic seconds keep ticking away, find time to pull back and reconnect. It's hard to play the game or live life when the power goes out. Find a way today to stay connected. You might find you play better when the lights come back on. A thought for today: I need time alone with Christ today. Let's pray. God, help me to learn to pull away for a few minutes each day to stay connected to you. God bless you.